Henry.
Yes, I'm cool. I'm just texting.
Henry,
Hi, everybody.
I'm cool. I'm just check Henry.
Hey, everybody.
Is it time? Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Chasing Spirits Paranormal. I'm your host, Henry, along with Jeff, Vi, and our luscious producer and
Hand.
Paige.
The hand.
Paige, tell us about our cocktail tonight.
We're calling it Puppy Boy.
Puppy Boy!
Puppy Boy. Jeff, the bottle.
The bottle.
The bottle.
Boom!
That is what we're making. That's the base. It's a bourbon maple syrup liqueur. And it is, I mean, it's amazing. I'm mixing it with some
36 lot.
It's really good.
It's really good. I mixed it
really
with some
good.
milk and garnish it with some cinnamon, and oh my god, this would be great for brunch.
It tastes like cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's
delicious.
puppy.
Says for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert.
And it goes great with pancakes.
It goes great with pancakes.
It's gotta go great. Pancakes.
I'm
Just
thinking
don't give it to your kids.
I'm thinking put that over some vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That certainly would.
Yeah.
Well, tonight, kids, we are going to be talking about a really interesting cryptid. The Dogman.
It's the name, Puppy Boy.
That's-
Got to start off as a puppy
And a boy.
and a boy.
And
Well,
grow up into
maybe.
a man.
Puppy girl.
Puppy girl, puppy.
Yeah, because, I
You
mean,
gotta have girls and boys to reproduce.
depending.
I don't know. They might come out of nowhere. I'm joking. They reproduce.
Well, they've been around for a long time.
Yes, they have. They go back as far as the ancient Greeks.
Yeah, that's right.
And
And I've seen artwork with them, too.
Hmm.
With, well, I mean, they have this dog man, like, chewing on somebody's neck or something, but it was like a very a very historic looking picture, I'd say.
That's interesting.
well, we have some really cool personal stories. Vi, why don't you tell us about your story, your experience with the Dogman?
So about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I have like a dog business, and I went out to close to a base, and
Military.
base, yeah, to let
Fort
some
Lee?
of my clients' dogs out.
Fort Lee.
Yeah, it was like Fort Lee, yeah, right around that area, and it's a pretty open area, wooded, and there's a house that's a little bit down the street from their house that has always has Halloween decorations, and
My kind of people.
and they never take it down. They might take some of it down, but most of it's a really huge, tall skeletons and skeletons everywhere. So I thought, okay, it's close to Halloween. They're probably getting ready for decorating and putting some stuff out. And I see this thing that looks kind of like a huge dog. It's huge, and it
Standing on 2 feet or 4.
it's on 4, so it's on the ground at first, and it turns its head, looks at me, and I get this fear of dread. Then it gets up, rears up, and it's like tall as, it's huge, it's super tall, way taller than my car. And I start taking off. Its eyes are red,
The glowing red eyes.
and I didn't know what I was seeing because I was like, at some point I saw it in the front, then I saw it in my rear view, and I saw the eyes just kind of moving back and forth. And as I accelerated, it kept up with me, and I'm like, I'm in a car. So at some point I'm hitting 55 miles an hour, and I'm looking down like, oh my god, I'm in a back small road, and this thing is following me, and I just feel like this sense of fear. It felt like it was in my head. And after driving maybe like half a mile or a mile, the thing stopped. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, how the heck is this thing pacing me? I'm like going 55 miles an hour. It's crazy. And eventually I get to more of a main road area, and by then it had gone, but I was so scared I kept driving till I got home.
Did you see the pointy ears and the claws or any teeth?
And it howled. Yeah, it had claws, it had teeth. I thought it was a costume. I thought somebody was pranking me.
But it
And
was
then-
just so tall, huh?
And so fast. No human's that fast.
Yeah, 55 miles an hour.
It was fast as shit. I was like,
I
how?
mean, how many dogs do you know can run that fast?
Especially big ones like that.
It was
Put 'em in-
huge. It was bigger. It was bigger than a gladiator man. It's huge.
Did it make any noise?
Yeah,
as far
it
as how
howled. It was
you know.
pissed. I didn't know what I did to it. I was like,
And
I
the
didn't know
thing, this
anything
was
to it.
here in Virginia.
Yeah, and I was like praying for the thing to go away. It was not cool.
This happened in Virginia. They're not dogmen, from what I understand, the primary area is Wisconsin, Michigan, the Great Lakes.
Michigan.
Yeah, that's the primary hunting ground, so to speak. But I also heard they may be a little migratory. They follow the waterways, but of course you would, because you have to have water. And water's necessary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's weird because they've been seen, through history. And then I also heard that they've been spotted a lot near military bases and national parks, and that the military they're like, creating engineering, trying to find like a perfect kind of like I don't know, I wouldn't say a soldier, but something that
A
can
super
attack.
soldier.
Super soldier.
Yeah. And so, that's why they're kind of like, especially Fort Lee, they have a lot of labs there.
No, they do. Yeah.
Oh, biological stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, I avoided that area for months. I wouldn't go that way. So I would come in one way and usually go out that way. But I was like, I'll go back the other way, the longer way. I'm not going to go back that way.
Well, you got to remember that's still a canine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Ish.
it's
a hybrid.
Pretty much a hybrid, I'd say.
Absolutely not.
Well, there's also
It wasn't nice.
actually, when I was looking it up, and then
Babies.
I was trying to figure out how many dogmen would be in a litter, and like a wolf, they have 6 cubs, or they have 6 pups
on average.
on average. So think about it. It's just like, I don't know how many are in a litter of dogmen. There's got to be enough.
And they're reproducing, that's for sure.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if they've been seen in, the past history, I think even in Carthage, they saw, there was a story about them also. And speaking of stories, there was one that I heard on YouTube. Well, no. It was just like one of those like really freaky channels on Instagram, and it was a 911 call, and the guy who called, he was in his truck, and he called 911 because he saw somebody on the side of the road bleeding. So he called it in. So he called it in, and then all of a sudden, it went quiet. The 911 operator is like, "Are you there? Are you there?" Then all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh my God! It just jumped in the back of the bed of my truck." And then he said he turned on his light to his bed, and it was just like he couldn't see it because it was just so big, but it was banging on the top of the roof of his truck and scratching and everything. And then it was just like, going crazy on this truck, banging, trying to get in and everything. Then he slammed on his brakes, and the thing flew over in front of his truck and just like took off. So I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if what happened to the guy bleeding at the side of the road, but the 911 call it just kind of all of a sudden just cut off.
Yeah, I think he kind of like freaked out.
Yeah, something big jumped in the back of the bed of my truck and started beating on the top of my
Okay, let's think
roof.
about this. Okay, dogmen. Dogs, they're hairy, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard of hypertrichosis?
oh yeah, with people.
Hypertrichosis. Well, some people are thinking that hypertrichosis is being mistaken for dogmen.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing that's
The
common is the
faces.
ears,
It's all-
the glowing red eyes, and the claws.
Right, that's a different. That's a different.
Huge.
Yeah,
It's
and-
huge.
And then some scientists will say, "Oh, it was a bear."
No.
No, it was not a bear.
But bears have paws. I mean, these things have some really mean-looking claws.
Right. And there's also lycanthropy, which is when people actually think they're werewolves. Could this be a case of lycanthropy? Doubtful.
Nah, that wouldn't make sense. This thing looked like a ginormous wolf dog man.
And
Like,
their
way
fur,
too tall.
and their fur is usually like a mixture of black and gray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes brown, sometimes with a little red in there, but yeah.
it was black and
Yeah.
gray. Yeah.
Like a wolf.
Yeah. But they're
This is our. Well, you're getting heavy.
You could get her? No, I understand.
I'm trying.
She hasn't gained any weight. She's less than 40 pounds.
keep time.
She's that little girl.
You can't see her. She's down there below us.
But she does make an appearance once in a while.
Watch your head.
Get our puppy.
She's a big puppy.
There her he is.
Not like a dog man, though.
There her he is, looking
Hang on
cute.
there, girl. And so it's got sticky up ears like her,
Yeah, bigger.
way bigger, bigger fangs,
Much
bigger
bigger.
fangs,
And
bigger
not
than that.
and the claws are not as cute as his pawpaws.
Yeah.
Those things look like fingers of like
I don't think
That was
that
not
Dogmen get there, go to the Petco and get groomed.
I doubt they have a groom. I do.
And they don't have cute little white paws. Okay, yeah.
In
She
fact,
made it in one piece.
Our little Scooby. She's our girl. Oh, yeah, and there's also, have you heard the reporter, Linda Godfrey? She died when she died in 2020 something. Well, she was a reporter. She was big in Dogman
A reporter where?
in the U.S.
Virginia?
Well,
Probably Michigan.
Michigan, Wisconsin. But she did a lot on dog. She wrote a lot on Dogman. She did a lot of research on that topic. She's kind of like Linda Moulton Howe,
Oh, yeah.
another type of reporter that she did a lot.
Kind of like a specialty.
Yeah, what people call fringe or whatever. But yeah, she also, and this is the Dogman's also. You've heard the Beast of Bray Road, right?
Yeah.
That's a Dogman.
But I
Learn
mean,
something.
yeah, the thing's been
Learn
seen all around the world.
Right.
Hey, everybody.
But there's a concentration of them in the Great Lakes area. I guess I like it there, you know?
Why not? You got water,
It can
food.
disappear into the.
You got the woods, and there's some mountains and caves, whatever. I mean, they can go hide.
Has anybody on chat had an experience with Dogman? No?
Anybody? Just let me know.
You know. Everybody maybe have different experiences, but you know.
Or if you heard anyone.
And also, I heard that they were drawn to. I was watching this documentary about them. They said they're drawn to cemeteries, crossroads, military bases, like you said,
Yeah, that was weird. Oh, no one on it.
and they're primarily nocturnal.
Yeah, I saw them at night. I don't like that either.
You can see them during the
Right.
day, but they prefer the night.
And it's weird because they can just like be seen and then disappear. So it's almost like
Interdimensional.
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like he disappeared. I couldn't. Well, I was happy he disappeared, but he disappeared.
Do you think?
You can usually see
All
something
right,
walking
dig this,
away.
kids. We all know about Bigfoot and portals.
Uh-huh.
Now, what about Dogmen and portals?
They say they're thinking they're interdimensional. Why not? And they're attracted to their they're like ley lines. Like thinking about the ley lines.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ley lines, there's a lot of stuff going on with ley lines.
And they're they like Bigfoot and other cryptids and like places that are
Can follow.
What I say? They like other cryptids. They like places that are isolated and quiet. And like
It was quiet. No. There's farmland out that way too. It was quiet.
but they're also
Here at Pembroke.
they're associated with burial grounds, like sacred burial grounds.
Well, there's a church out that way too.
Okay, because
Are they guardians?
They could be a guardian.
Well,
Definitely a church out that way.
I did mention going out to the area where you saw it, and it'd be interesting if we, especially that house with all the
Mm-hmm.
Halloween
the
decorations?
decor.
And that's right up our alley. That's our tribe, Jeff.
That's definitely your tribe. That's for sure. Mm-hmm.
But they have to have seen something
Mm-hmm.
more than once, you know. And that would freak me out, though.
I mean, it was actually during some of the research that I was doing is that they actually go onto driveways, they look into cars, they peep into windows.
Hell no! Oh, we didn't do any of this.
Hey. It'd be neat if somebody caught them on like a ring cam,
Yeah.
or actually, or a what do you call it? A trail cam.
Oh, yeah, trail
Oh,
cam would
yeah.
be better.
I've seen pictures of hunters that caught them on the trail cam.
No.
I mean, trail cams aren't the greatest if the thing is, kind of a distance, but it would be interesting to try to find one like that on a trail cam with it, high resolution.
You gotta set them up there and then you gotta leave them out there for a while.
Sure.
Maybe tie a goat to the tree or something.
That's not fair to the goat.
Yeah, they want the goat for later.
Goat's bait, unfortunately.
Or chicken.
Yeah, okay, chicken.
Because chicken, well, yeah.
I don't like chicken soup.
They don't like you either.
Mm-mm.
Because, I mean, a goat would definitely make a noise. Chicken definitely would make a noise.
Oh, chicken would go absolutely ham.
Yeah, because I mean, chicken's gonna go start clucking and
Screaming.
oh yeah, a goat would too.
Yeah, straight
Did
screaming.
we talk about their howl and how human-like it is?
Now, in my experience, that thing was loud and something I'd never heard before. But hey, you know what? So it was a howl. That's for sure.
I did hear supposedly that was a dog man. Somebody recorded it because it just had a weird, different noise or howl to it or gur to it than a regular animal or wolf or dog. But dogs freak out from it too, though. Because
Yeah,
there was
I would too.
I remember I heard another story about it where this guy had I think he had like 3 dogs, and they were big dogs, but for some reason he went to sleep at night, and all of his 3 dogs were whimpering and everything. And he said, "No, these are really brave hunting dogs too, but these things were, whimpering and everything." And so he went out to check it out, and he thought he saw something, and that was the other thing, is that they don't really leave footprints like Bigfoot does.
They leave more of a canine footprint
Yeah.
because dog.
Dog.
Big dog.
Big dog.
They walk on their toes like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
They walk. So
Looks like a foot, but not no foot. Mm-mm. They ain't no foot.
right, it's not like
Like
a
a-
not like a Bigfoot walks like a human,
Yeah.
and they walk on their little toes.
I wouldn't say little toes.
Well, toes. They're toe beans, okay?
I thought it was
Big-
thought it was a
They
prop.
got pad beans.
That's what my cats are. You toe beans.
But it would be interesting though if someone could get like some
Audio.
physical evidence.
That is the holy grail, the physical evidence.
I don't think you can. Okay, so follow my thought, right? So when this thing happened, my brain, it was in my brain.
It's like flight or fear.
And it gave a sense of heavy fear.
Fight or flight.
So I was fine at first when it was down and it didn't really see me. But as soon as it turned and saw me, which was very dramatic, by the way, it like reared up and its eyes turned red, like glowy, weird red, and it was angry as hell. And it was like it was in my head. It's like it was trying to make me forget. It was trying to make me forget this interaction. I kind of almost did. And then when I got out of its grip, like sped off, then it came back to me like a rush, and it caused me another panic attack.
How far away until it finally dissipated?
Yeah, like a mile. It's like a mile.
So this thing ran at car speed for a mile.
Yeah, that thing was going. I was like,
Well, as tall as they are, they
long
probably
time.
have some really long legs to freaking book.
That thing was fast.
Was it on 2 legs or 4?
2. It was on 2.
It
was running like a human being, but like creepier with bigger arms and hands and claws and ugh. That's why I thought it was weird. So it wasn't down on its. It wasn't like running like a dog or anything. It was running like a human.
A human mixed dog.
Human mixed dog, yeah. And it was like claws out, like it was like reaching.
Yeah. And those claws are big and scary, so.
Huge.
I would say so.
Definitely.
How big is your hand? 3 of that. 3 of that. Look at look at the size of my hand. 3 of those.
No,
So
claws
the
at
hands
the
were
end.
something like that.
It was large.
Huge.
So there was also, we'll talk about a disc jockey who made a Dogman song.
I wanted to hear that and I couldn't find
Couldn't find it either. Yeah, it was done as an April Fool's joke by a disc jockey named Steve Cook, and he did this Dogman song, and that started the whole thing. People started calling in and telling him their stories. He's like, I did this as a joke. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah. I heard part of it on this one podcaster that he was talking about Dogman, and he played the song. It's really not creepy or anything. It's just like a old, a guy kind of like singing a story song. It wasn't creepy or anything, but then the people in the area heard it and they were calling. It was almost like he opened up something, a topic where people were probably hiding it.
Right, they're afraid to talk about it because like in any kind of this stuff,
No one will believe them.
Yeah, they're going to think you're crazy.
Yeah, it was. I happened to find out. So one of my employees at the time was heavily into this kind of stuff, and I was talking to him, and I said, "I saw this dog thing," and he was like, "It was a dog, man." And I explained it to him, and I never knew what it was, and he took me online and showed it to me. I was like, "Oh, that's it. That was the thing." And he said one time his story was interesting too. He was out walking a trail, like in a park. And he said he'd seen it a few times from a distance, but it always stayed at a distance. This one time, that thing came running up behind him and almost got him. But as he was leaving the park, or running out of the park, the dog man came up behind me, could like smell his breath, which is crazy. And he said it stopped at the edge of the woods because he's like, oh, that must have been its boundary. Like it didn't go any further than that.
Oh, yeah.
Then he turned back around. It was gone. Like, just gone. Like, instant.
Right.
Yeah, because dogs are territorial.
Yeah.
But he never went back there again.
Well, it chased him off its territory. So he's like, okay, I'm done.
He's seen it before. Like, it's a park that he'd gone to before at night.
What park was it?
Not here. It was somewhere in North Carolina, where he's from. Thinking about it. But it was a like a circular kind of officey park thing that had like a park next to it.
Almost sounds like RTP, Research Triangle Park.
And he went out there and he would see it from a distance, 2 red eyes glowing in the darkness, and he would be all the time. He would just do it all the time. You see like 2 little red eyes. He thought it was just like a deer or something.
Right.
That happened to be hella tall. But anyway, a deer or something. The one time I guess he pissed it off and it ran out. You can see the 2 red eyes, the big old huge dog thing.
Everything.
Claws out. And he said the same thing. It felt like it was in his head and it was trying to like force its memory out of
Right.
him. And he's like, only reason why I remembered it is because I'd seen it so many times. So because he had seen the eyes like in a distance in the forest so many times, he remembered that scenario. But typically, I guess people aren't supposed to memorize. Remember it. It's like it's supposed to
Erase your memory.
Yep.
Well, doesn't always work. It would never work on Jeff and Henry though.
No, that sounds like something that if you saw it, it would definitely freak you out.
Yeah, no, it
Oh,
it
I'd have
freaks
to
you
say.
out.
Well, you'd be up at my house going, where is it? Where's your neighbor with her stuff? I need some stuff.
Aside from like your normal fight or flight, it causes like a deeper version of that. Can't explain it fully, but
Kind of like it all sounds like aliens do that.
yeah, or falling in a dream. Like you feel like you're gonna hit, but then you wake up right before. Just imagine that, but like way more extended. Like it just feels like you're falling and you're not, and you're about to hit the ground at any second. Oof.
Man, that's pretty wild.
It was horrible.
And it makes it even more terrifying that it gets inside your mind rather than just you're seeing it, this big ass dog man, and then all of a sudden somehow something's going on with your
Yeah.
consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
It was in my head. It became like hazy. I was perfectly fine. Everything was good. Just finished walking the pup and was on my way home. Normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden I felt hazy and weird.
You know that feel of dread?
Yeah. Full over adrenaline, full like overly panic. My heart was like coming out of my chest. It was
And
not
that's
good.
something that people that seen Bigfoot, that it doesn't happen like that with a Bigfoot, where they get inside your conscience. It's somehow or something gets in your conscience and freaks you out.
I think a lot of the like I'm gonna say mythic creatures, not mythical, but mythic creatures like Bigfoot and like Dogman. I think they have powers. That's why we don't have them in a cage anywhere. It's because they have power that we have lost or we don't remember.
Well, it's either that or there is evidence, but then the government gets involved and somehow the evidence gets gone. It's almost like the giants.
Always the government. Always
the government. And so somewhere in the Smithsonian, there's a bunch of giant bones hidden in some vault.
They got their top men working on it.
Yeah. The Men in Black.
I'd love to get into one of those warehouses and just see what you have.
You wouldn't
I
probably
want to
come.
get
You
to
wouldn't
the
probably.
The Vatican.
You probably wouldn't come back.
The Vatican, I'm not going in there. You know how big that is? Nah, I'm good. No mazes and like daggers of death for me. I'm good.
Vatican got some secrets.
Of course it does. It has probably the most well built,
Dangerous secrets.
heaviest vaulted. Nah, I'm good. Leave me right outside that. They're gonna throw you in a maze somewhere. You're gonna find some like hell cricks or something.
And you'd be lucky to find yourself out, find your way out.
Find the
you
first
make it
unicorn you've ever seen in your life.
And you know.
The zoo of cryptids in the Vatican.
Oh man, could you just imagine?
Oh, they wild. It's like
But I think most of the cryptids are kept underground at the military bases, from what I understand.
Okay, well, stay on there
I wonder how they catch them.
carefully.
Well, some of them they make by,
little bioengineering.
bioengineering and making them, hybrids and everything. The Germans did it back in World War II.
Okay.
Well, the Nazis, I would say Germans.
They were such a creative people.
Ugh, in the worst way.
Evil creativity. I mean, being a creative goes both ways.
No, actually, thinking about that, it was just like, I know that Goring wanted to have this primitive Jurassic Park style hunting, where they were trying to get these animals and they were trying to revert them as primitive as can be.
So nice. Nice of them.
I don't know. But I mean, there's always the stories about, somebody that worked at one of those places and they try to talk about it and then all of a sudden
They disappear.
They disappear,
Yeah.
get suicided.
Hey, Eric, glad to see you back.
Hello, Eric.
But yeah.
Like and follow.
Yeah. We also had that wonderful fan club, guys. If you want to join up and be our fans, we would love it so much.
Art.
And the thing is that the Dogman isn't really mentioned as much as like a Bigfoot.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Do you know, it took a little while to find the information on it.
Yeah, Eric, you're from Wisconsin. So, any Dogmen experiences that you can remember?
Or any cryptid of this.
Any
Sort.
cryptid stories will do.
Give me
Yeah.
a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sometimes hit and miss, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just like that one time, that woman from South Dakota, or I think that she was just like the Wendigo.
What's the Wendigo? Was it some sort of skinwalker?
Yeah, Wendigos are.
Wendigo? Yeah, she had some in her backyard. She said, it's like, oh, that's scary as fuck.
Can you just imagine looking out your back window like, oh, that's something you don't see every day?
With red eyes.
Oh, this is Eric's favorite subject.
What?
Beast of Bray Road. Yeah, they are by the Bray Road, but he's never seen him.
Have you been down there, Eric?
Have you down there? Do you like to go there often?
A little to tag the beast.
Or heard locals talking about it.
You know, but he's really close to where he lives. So we're gonna go back and visit to Eric. Eric, we're inviting ourselves to your house.
We're coming.
And how is your bathroom?
Couldn't handle us.
Sure, Eric's thinking to himself.
Like, oh shit, what did I just do?
He should be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No
No
cryptid here.
idea.
He said, I opened myself up to this one.
Well, all I know is that you're talking about a creature that's anywhere from, 6 to 8 feet tall
Yes,
when it stands up on its hind legs.
it's party.
The images I've seen is a
It's
pretty
huge.
muscle-bound dog.
It's
Very muscled dog.
big.
Body of a human body that's very muscular, the head of a dog.
More muscular than a human.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
huge,
muscular. I
very,
mean,
very
it's like
I thought it was a prop. You know, like you see in movies, you see
steroids.
like a werewolf that's been like
Yeah.
overly prosthesed. That's what I thought it was at first. I was like, oh, it's a prop for that house. Like, it's
Like the one American Werewolf in London.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie.
like that
That's a
100%.
fun movie.
Do you know, actually, I went on my first date with a girl, and I took her to go see that.
Ooh.
What a romantic.
This guy right here trying to scare the ladies.
He just wanted her to tell.
Hold on to him.
Oh my.
Oh god. He's Henry like, yeah.
Apparently, Grand Road is on private farmland. Oh, well, you know.
No. There's probably a reason for that. We're not going to that.
You should ask for forgiveness then, ask for permission.
I don't know.
We didn't insinuate anything. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, unless
It's
it's
a bit of a colorful past.
I have a bland past. I'm gonna give it like that.
Well, yeah, okay, well, never mind.
Okay, well, it's just, I have to thank Jeff and Paige and Vi for actually introducing me to like these strange things that are out
heck, we learn about them too.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
do.
do.
but not all. Not
I
everything.
mean, we do get, yeah.
Did they have a
Good
dog?
might get shot, yeah. Eric, yeah, I believe you. It's good might get shot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Bulletproof everything. Bulletproof everything.
Going to freaking either like a armored vehicle or a Tesla truck.
Yeah, Cybertruck.
Yeah.
A Tesla truck.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are pretty tough.
Well,
They're
I think
supposed
they're
to be.
bulletproof.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That first demonstration, they weren't anything proof.
Oh yeah, they.
They're a little faux pas with those guys. But
That
it's
guy
all
had
good now.
Yeah, didn't that guy have a bomb or something in his Tesla? Did
Oh,
Tesla
yeah.
survive?
Oh yeah, it was on the inside. That still survived it. Yeah.
And he supposedly shot himself with a shotgun inside his Tesla, and it's like
Right,
there's
right,
not
right.
enough room in there for something like
It
that.
was very suspicious,
Sus.
very sketchy.
Mhm.
But the truck survived.
Well, the one thing is, I still want to try and debunk that ghost in the cemetery if you take a Tesla in there because of all the cameras.
It's been debunked.
It has been.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it being debunked yet.
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
sure.
been
I'm sure
debunked.
it has been.
Because apparently the Tesla is reading the tombstones as people.
Oh.
And ghostly, I guess, just figures are walking around it and stuff.
And it's picking up tombstones and thinking it's people. That's what it's doing.
No.
Yeah.
All I remember is I was watching
Which is awkward,
one
by the way.
episode where they
It's
had a
awkward.
bunch of bimbos.
Always bimbos.
Well, what else are you going to do when they open the door and they're like, come on in?
That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, then again, you have AI, too, that could probably make one.
Mm-hmm. AI scary.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, forget AI. They have like silicone masks that you can just imitate people. If you have the right
Okay.
bone structure.
Which one is this? Morticia?
Which mortician?
Yeah, they had that since back in the 80s.
That means they've gotten better at perfecting it, right? So
Yeah. And that's just the ones that we know about. That I remember there was one lady that was talking about how masks are. And she was, I think she was talking to one of the bushes. One of the bushes, and then
the animals always get the improv.
Animals get attention.
and then Tonga gets jealous. Now she's gonna chase
I
her.
was going to say something, but I forgot what it was.
There was a Jim Carrey thing that happened
Yeah,
recently.
that's what I was thinking about the Jim Carrey mask.
And that thing was good.
It was good, but
People will tell.
yeah, you could still tell he had to
But he won an award and everything, and it was a whole different person. No.
No, it was just recently.
Recently, somebody put on a Jim Carrey mask, imitated him in an award ceremony.
Yeah.
He was in on it, and it was Jim Carrey. It looked just like him. He moved. The guy studied Jim Carrey's movement, moved like him, acted like him.
Yeah, everything was
The voice like him. Yeah. It was like him.
I think.
And he said, "Oh, I was actually the drag queen, the Alex something, Alex."
I think he was on a like Jimmy Kimmel, one of those late night shows, and he was talking about something like that. I don't know if that was before or after he did that trick. But
Yeah, it was
recent.
very well done.
Very well done. Nobody could really tell. They just thought he had Botox.
Yeah, until you got closer or something, then you're like, oh, something's not right here.
Right.
Mhm.
But then the guy shows himself taking the mask off and
Yeah, that was freaky.
the pre-prep for the mask, the teeth, everything.
I'm sure that was a lot.
Well, guys, by the clock on the wall, it's about time.
It's nighttime, bedtime, huh?
Yeah.
It's Jeff's bedtime and Benita's bedtime.
Sleepy time.
I'm going tonight.
I got to get home for Cartoon Express.
Thanks for joining us, Eric, as usual.
Eric, you're the best.
And
Thanks.
we do have a fan club, guys. Just go ahead and join because Eric knows all about it. He's our #1 fan.
Yeah.
Right
it,
on,
follow
Eric.
you.
Heart
Circle.
Heart hands. Stay strange, people.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
Adios.